So just again to give you, yeah, there you go. Now the recording is on, and then you'll have like a small a transcript also with it. So what I was explaining and then showing. So on the map here again, I can display so sensor data, live data, or even data coming from a third-party software. As you can see, this is for people counting. I have 0 people in the room, so the person left. Earlier there was 1, and now 0, 0. And here it's like status of coffee machines. They need to be replenished. And this information comes not from me. Oh, there you go. Here I have 1 person in the room that is in live status. This comes again from the CMS. What you have here is the map editor. So that's where you edit the content of the map. You can add POIs. That's where you also manage all the routes and itineraries. So that's where you can and cannot walk. You can create new zones if you need to edit the map, and objects and icons. So in our case, what was interesting was the sensor data that we get is displayed by third party. Again, it's an IoT device that provides me an information, and that information is what I display on the map from that IoT sensor. It's an external ID, so I use an integration API to just display the data.
Yeah.
Of course, you get access to the map editor. So the map editor is here, the CMS. So that's where you manage the map. So if you have like multiple venues, here I have only 4, but then you would have like your list of all of the venues. So for example, EasyMob, the company I told to you about. So you see, that's all the venues that they have. So for example, they have, this is an event venue, and this is where they manage the content for the event venue here. And then I take, for example, here they did, it's a para-athletics, it's a sports event. Here they have a stadium. So that here that like they have like for their separate venues. So in their app, because when they see the customers or it was public, you access their app via QR codes. And then here, that's where they manage the content and then the route. So it's their private. So we got the floor plans. They send us the floor plans of the venue that we digitize, and then they manage the map here, and then via the SDKs, then they display the map. And then you can see that they have quite a lot. Now it's becoming a big partner for us because they have like fan zones, they have universities, they have events. I think they also have like public areas, like this is a train station, for example, here. So it's fairly small, but it has a lot of point of interest, and then it has to connect to a lot of like bus stops, so platforms. So it's a fairly simple map with like mostly routes and point of interest, but for the users, they get the directions from A to B.
Yeah. Okay. This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
So if you look even in your own demo environment, and I'm going just to share it again, you can see that the zoom levels are really high and then can give already like a fairly advanced. But if I want to do wayfinding, let's say, okay, I want to, oops, I just refresh. Okay, so I'm back. All right, I'll share it again. Okay, so you have advanced zoom level where you can go already pretty high. So if I'm looking for like that from Breakfast Club, and then I'm from the parking. All right.
Individuals with disabilities can activate the accessibility button to receive turn-by-turn routes, including guidance to ramps, elevators, and other essential accessibility features tailored to their needs.
You can already zoom quite a lot, but it just follows a line.
Oh, I can't see this. I can't see the screen. I can't see the screen actually. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. So with high zoom levels, I do remember your list of questions. to do with map updates. I told you so. The map updates again, when you have like new floor plans, it's once per year that we can make updates of the map.
Yeah.
We talked about the costs, the augmented reality. We just talked about it. Even for events is a good example where we've shared. I mean, or several customers, several event organizers have used the same venue, and we created like different floor plans for the different customers because there were different use cases.
1. How does Waide's system help users with disabilities detect and navigate around obstacles indoors? 2. What technologies does Waide use to identify potential obstacles in real time? 3. How does Waide's navigation system adapt if unexpected obstacles are encountered? 4. Can Waide's solution guide users around dynamic obstacles, such as moving objects or crowds? 5. How does Waide ensure that the obstacle avoidance guidance is accurate and up-to-date?
This is a mall. And then what can happen? Okay, see, this is your route network. Okay. So that's where you can go and walk. So we generate also when we deploy the map, we generate automatically this graph. So that's all the path where you can walk. If we were to add a new object, and then it would be, let's say here in Macy's, whatever, and then let's say it's a decoration. Okay. Example, I will put a chair, like a chair, whatever, just for the sake of it. Okay, it's a chair. Okay, and it's in the category toilet. Okay, whatever. Okay, it's in English. It's a decoration, and I think oh, yes, okay, I should be able to save it. So basically, what it's going to do. Yeah, I don't know where. Okay, there we go. What it's going to do if I create my new object is going to affect the network. So I would have an obstacle, and then the new route will just go around the obstacle. I can't show it to you here in this demo, but I will ask my engineer to actually do that recording for you. So we have this automatic object detection. So we know that the path will not go through an object.
Wow.
Show it to you in that example because again I'm not the solutions engineer, but one of my colleagues will be able to do so.
Yeah. In addition to this, we will either partnering with smart AIs. They're into computer vision for obstacle avoidance for blind individuals. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time. I'm extremely grateful for the time you've taken to